So hold me close, keep me yours always, bid me, break me, be my rock, for now and all my days. Sorrow fills the streets, and sounds of death prevail. Jesus is my hope, and I know He stills the wind. So take my very life away, as long as I get Him.
That He hears me and He hears what I'm saying, and He'll take my burden and He'll release it, and then every time He does it, I'm going to laugh. I wish so bad she could fill me in on what happened at different moments. I really wanted to interrupt her at certain prayer times when she started laughing. I want to say, now what was that about? What just happened then that caused you to just have this outburst of laughter in the middle of your prayers? And she would laugh a while, then she would go back and cry out to God about something else. Family, I want you to know that every one of you was laid on the altar. That Mama Bertha Williams was praying and coming. That's why you're still here today. That's why you're still in your right mind. Come on. Because Mama prayed. Because Mama was interceding. And Mama was rejoicing for what God was doing on your behalf. The psalmist said in Psalms 30 and 5, weeping may last for a nighttime, but joy comes with the morning. In other words, the psalmist said, weeping comes to spend the night with you. But those who trust in the Lord know that when the day breaks, joy is going to show up. That's how Mama came to early morning prayer. Why? Because she knew that in the morning light, God was going to do something. He was going to rain down something. God was going to send breakthrough. God was going to answer my prayers. And she came in laughing. Came in sharing the goodness of God and the greatness of God, because she didn't know her God. She knew her God, and she did great exploits in the kingdom of God. Thank you, Mama Williams. Thank you for Mama Foster. Thank you for your steadfastness. I came to Little Zion Missionary Baptist Church and got hit by the 18. I came and I knew that God was doing something here, because there were two women who understand the present challenges of that church. Because there was that period of time that Little Zion was going through. Some of y'all know, remember, back in the day, Little Zion was going through some stuff. Amen. But because of two powerful prayer warriors that were laying between the porch and the altar, calling out to God day and night, God held back some things. God caused Little Zion to become New Zion. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
White woman over there. We were living together. We weren't saved. We didn't know the Lord. We didn't know how to be saved. We didn't know what it was to even know Jesus. We didn't know what the scripture would say. We didn't know how to read the Bible. And God would supernaturally do something. We would give our lives to Christ. He would change us, turn us inside out. We would, on that Friday night, we would get up from our prayer. We were just different. And a few years went past, and we ended up here in Indiana. God began to speak to us to plant a church. We didn't know how to plant a church. We didn't even know what church was. We didn't know what church should look like. We didn't know the traditions of church, and so we started a church, and I could write a book on how not to start a church because we did it all wrong, but we just loved Jesus and changed our life. Church started to grow, and we started with 2 people in the basement. We didn't have worship, we didn't have keyboards, we didn't have children's church, we had none of that stuff. We just started and began to grow, and we grew to 30 people. We were excited, 30 people. Man, we started with 2. Things are happening. It wouldn't be long, I would walk out the door, and God would speak to me. I would feel this conviction that we need to build a multicultural church. I'm like, what the heck is that? Really didn't see anybody doing it. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know. It was the first time ever that I ever looked out at the community and seen some people that were different than I and said, what is the heritage of the black believer? Actually, I didn't even know what the heritage of a white believer was. I was just learning and growing. So I started preaching some crazy things because I seen it in Scripture in Genesis 2 that God made Adam out of dirt, and Adam means red. And I got thinking, man, I've never seen white dirt. I've seen black dirt and red dirt. And so I just started preaching maybe Adam is not as white as what we thought he was. And when you say that to 30 white people, 15 of them walk out. Now I'm on the floor crying because I'm like, God, I just screwed it up and we're all messed up. So we began to just press ahead, and our prayers was, God, send us the right people. And God began to send a few people. And one day, these 2 old school prayer-worn ladies by the name of Bertha Williams, and one of my heroes back here, Earlene Foster, would walk in the doors. And I remember the words that Earlene would say to me that forever scarred me and ever of. They would say this, they stood look at me and said, God told us that he would give dreams to the old man. And he would give visions to the young men. And they said, God told us you had the vision, and we're here to pray this thing through. I didn't know what that meant. They didn't know what that meant because they were looking at this young guy who don't do church like they do, don't even know church like they do. And we're going to church. So the first thing they said to me, we want to come in, we will pray. We want you to pray with us. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's great. So I think it was on a Monday, and we opened the doors of the church, and we began to pray. And 1 hour later, I'm done. I prayed everything I know. I fasted. I sought the Lord. I sung. I've been holy, and I'm done. I don't know anything else to pray, and I'm looking up thinking, I don't want to look at spiritual. These girls just get started. 2 hours and 3 hours into this prayer. And finally, I just had to fess up, like, I gotta leave. I don't know what else to do. I need you guys in here praying. I want you praying. Here's the keys. You can come in anytime you want. I gotta go. I can't do this every day. I don't. See, I didn't realize that God sends heroes your way, but they don't look like what you thought they would look like. They might not act like how you think they would act. These girls would stand by my side and they would pray me through, and when we would be persecuted for trying to build a multicultural church. We had our windows blown out. The word spray painted on the side of the church. We had white people mad at us because we had black people in church. We had black people mad at us because we got white people in church. People were talking and pointing fingers. I can remember Mama Foster. I can remember this, my hero here. I don't know, you know her laugh. There's nobody that laughed like her. She'd grab a hold of me and she'd shake me and she'd say, you got the vision, Pastor Dana. You didn't dare call me Dana around her. You called me Pastor Dana or she'd knock you out. She would grab a hold of me and she would say, you've got the vision. We're praying it. God's going to do it. Watch what God does. And I stand up here to honor a hero. the church has got a long way to go, but we started
comes
with that. Now we've planted churches all over the world, in Burma, Indonesia, Malaysia, India, all over South America. We're planting churches here in America. And I want to tell you something. None of this would have ever happened if it wouldn't have been for this woman right here. If it wouldn't have been for that woman back there. They taught me what it was like to pray. They taught me what it was like to live. See, they didn't need to stand up front. They didn't need the headlines. They didn't need to let anybody else know who they were. They were just the ones behind the scenes praying and seeking God. And I was thinking through a passage in Scripture. See, when I heard when I heard of Mama going, then I'm sorry, I know this is Bertha, but she's Mama to me. And I know people look at me and say, "Why do you say?" I said, "She's Mama," and they're like, "That can't be your real Mama." I'm like, "That is my real Mama. I don't care what you say. This is my real Mama." There's a book out there, The Women Church. They're free if you want to take one. If you want to read it, you'll read some of the stories of some of the things I've seen happen to Kimmy and I through the rough times, through the times when we were ready to give up. And there they were. Like, you know, we learned from each other. I remember we were baptizing people, and Sister Williams, I think Mama Foster also would say to me, "Well, you gotta baptize them in light," because I mean, we were doing things they just didn't know that we should be doing. And so we were learning, and we were growing together. But there was a passage I was thinking about when I heard Mama went to be home with the Lord, and if you'll put that up back there, I think we have it, Johnny. If you could possibly do that. If we don't, that's okay. We can just read through it. And this may seem a little bit strange to you. It's just 1 Peter chapter 2, verses 11 and 12. And this passage speaks to me about Mama Williams in a way that is absolutely powerful. Let me pull it up here and read it to you. 1 Peter chapter 2. Go to the next passage, 1 Peter chapter 2.